In the first reduction method, reduction means to carve away or take away some of your your block or your plate, your printing plate. So what I'm doing is I am carving different textures or designs into parts of my plate. So if you did this method, you would take your neat image and add some additional lines, shapes, just to make it more interesting. And those are going to show up in our new print. So method 1 is reducing or carving away more of the printing plate by using your pencil to draw designs or details. When we make a reduction print, the process is a little different. Remember how before we laid the plate here and then put our paper over the top? This time we're going to take a print that we've already made, and I'm just going to lay it where it says paper here. And then I'm going to get my plate that I just inked and I carved out additional part. That's called reducing the plate. Got to line it up to make sure it's going to fit. So I know that if I lay it this way, it's going to be the correct way. You've got to really pay attention, because if you put it on just like this, the places aren't going to match up. So I want to make sure it matches up. So I'm going to get it on exactly how it's supposed to be lined up. And I'm going to match it up with what I see on my paper. Best I can. Well, I can tell I didn't do it just exactly right, but I did the best I could. Now, look at my fingers. Ah! Gotta use that sponge, because here's the trick. This is what's really important today, 4th graders. See how there's ink on here? If I were to roll this brayer on here, what would happen? Don't want to get ink on this, so I'm actually going to flip this over. And now I'm going to roll on the back of the paper. Okay, remember my fingers are clean. Word of the day is clean. So I can rub. Hopefully I lined it up correctly. And let's see what happens. Cool. You can see all those designs that show through now because they're picking up what I had done before. Really neat. Method number 2 for reduction includes actually cutting different parts of your printing plate away. Before you do this, you have to be really sure that this is the method you want to use, because you can't put it back together once you cut it off. So I'm just going to start picking sections. It's easier to work from the outside to the inside. I'm going to try to follow the lines that I have on my plate already. And I'm going to choose a couple sections that I want to add different colors onto my existing print. So I'm going to cut off that one. Maybe this one. And let's do this one just so you can see it from different places. Alright, and then now I'm going to take these pieces down to be inked with whatever color I'd like to ink them with. Okay, remember my pieces are still on their placemat. Carefully take them off. Now I've got to find the place where this was. Pretty sure it's right here. So I'm going to lay it and line it up exactly. Now, if these were bigger pieces, I would just do them one at a time so that they don't dry. So I've got to make sure it lines up. Okay, and remember, I don't want to run my brayer over these. My hands need to be clean. I'm going to flip my print over be able to use the brayer on the back. Ah, clean fingers. Should not have ink, guys, anywhere on the back. Everything is clean. Okay, let's see how we did. And that's because that was wet from before. Now I gotta pull these off. Now I could keep going and adding different sections to my plate using different colors. This is reduction method number 2.